First and foremost, wanted to talk about the holiday film that you're in coming up. It is called A Christmas Prayer. Tell me a little bit about the story. Tell me about your character and when and where people can watch the movie.
It's on TV One, the TV One network, and we had a premiere on the 11th, and it's going to re-air again on December 17th. Then I believe the 24th, and then I believe the day before New Year's or New Year's Eve. So there are plenty of opportunities to see it, or you can also get it on demand. This is a beautiful family movie, holiday movie, but it's a holiday movie I would call it a hybrid because we do take on very serious issues. Pastor Dillard, Andre Dillard, had a questionable past. Um, you try to make decisions for the good, but you do it the wrong way. There's a consequence to that. I think that's a valuable message to people. But I also believe that this film is going to galvanize family to come and sit around the TV instead of watching on all of their own devices. So this will be a great opportunity for the family to come together and watch a community come together. And in a very real way, it's very challenging, and but at the same time, it's very inspiring, very uplifting, incredibly moving. And we have a great gospel choir, Ricky Dillard, an award-winning gospel singer with his choir. We have legends like Marla Gibbs and Stan Shaw. We have the megachurch pastor, the amazing Creflo Dollar, and just a host of very talented actors. And I just think it's something that again, it's inspirational, it's nurturing, it's challenging, and it'll be good food for conversation when you start chomping into the food after you watch.
I mean, on a more personal level, for me, I would call myself a man of faith. So, a Christmas prayer, you mentioned the pastor, you mentioned the gospel choir. Sounds like a good, I don't know if this is necessarily a religious movie, but it sounds like there are faith themes. Talk
Yeah,
about maybe your personal experience.
I grew up in the church. My brother's a pastor. He's been a pastor since he was 19 years old, and he's 60 plus now in Richmond, Virginia, at East End Fellowship. I witnessed his journey. I had Bible study with him. I was in the church. I went to CCC in New York, so Christianity has always been a part of my reality for sure. And it's a faith-based message, but it's a message of humanity. And at the core of the Christian faith is humanity. How do you show up as a good person? This is the way to help you be your best self. You know, Jesus is a way of life. It's an example of how to live. That's what we need. We need good, strong GPS, life GPS. So yes, very much. The word is very much a part of it. He pastors, just so you'll see him pastor, and just these are just sound, foundational ways to live a life that's not full of strife and suffering. So yeah, definitely.
For our viewers out there, they might recognize you from a couple other projects you've been a part of. Kind of let them know what else have you done in the last couple of years in your acting career.
The Orville with Seth MacFarlane, and that is on Hulu and Disney Plus. It started out at Fox. It's an amazing sci-fi show. It's a hybrid as well. It's funny and serious, and an amazing, powerful show that we just finished. We aired season 3, and we're waiting to hear about season 4. So if you're fans of the show, make some noise for us. And we're hearing some positive rumblings, but we have to see because season 3 is incredible. Please watch. Um, I'm also fortunate enough now to be a season 3 regular on Superman and Lois. For those who watch that show, I have the opportunity to play a villain, Bruno Mannheim, even though I don't call him a villain, but that's how people relate to it. So if he's a villain, then he's a super villain. it's, it's an amazing role, but that's very It's not binary. It's not black and white. It is very gray, and people can relate. This man has done some amazing things in transforming a community, and you're gonna take the ride, and you're gonna root for him. You're gonna be mad at him. All of the above. So that's a very rich character to play, and I think the audience loved that. And Tyler Hoechlin and Bitsy, they're amazing actors. They really Bitsy Tulloch, uh, truly incredibly talented folks, and we have amazing showrunners, and it is shot brilliantly. So please tune in, take the ride.
It's very excited to hear season one and season two for Superman and Lois has been very successful. Obviously, season three got greenlit, so something good is happening. Where
Right.
are you all at with that? Are you still shooting? Or are they in
Yeah.
post production? What can you share?
We're shooting right now. We're in Vancouver. I think we got about 5 more episodes left. So we'll be rocking and rolling through March. He's from South Metropolis, and he's a self-made man, but he's involved with certain other DC folks that if I said the name, you'd know who they are. I have a couple of other projects that are going to come out as well. LeBron James has Shooting Stars. LeBron James is the story of when his high school basketball team and how they became the greatest high school basketball team ever. And then I have a horror film called The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster coming out as well next year. And that's a reimagining of the Frankenstein story through the eyes of a young black girl. So that's happening as well. I have a short film of my own called Wish Lab Inc. that I've been trying to get into festivals, and just working on producing some other things as well. So the Rolodex is full of, and yeah, life is good.